Sorry for this really bad lighting, but it's a very typical winter morning here in Montreal, which means that it is pretty dark and gloomy out. I am about to make myself the winter coffee that I've been making and that I'm probably going to continue to make for as long as I have this particular pod. So I just made the peppermint pinwheel pod from Nespresso, and in this I'm going to put in my frother. I'm gonna mix just a little bit of milk with the white mocha Starbucks creamer. So all this combined basically makes a peppermint white mocha coffee thingy, which is delicious. Honestly, it comes out so good, and I like that I can control the amount of sweetness that I want, because I don't want it too sweet. I just want a light peppermint flavor, which I get from the actual pot itself, and then a light white mocha flavor. So delicious. I'm about to make this, and then we're gonna have a chat. There's a reason why I decided to turn my camera on this morning, even though I look like this and I am tired and out of my routine, and that's exactly why I wanted to pick up the camera and have a chat with you guys. So I'm gonna make my coffee and then we're gonna talk. Ready. So welcome back. I took a few weeks off from posting after, well, with my final exams at school and then Christmas, and now I'm back. And I was actually just sitting down this morning and I pulled out my new 2022 planner, which is always a very exciting time for me. I love planners. I love the new year. I love new months. I love new weeks. I love organizing and planning and all of that stuff. So for me, this is a very exciting morning when I decide to pull out the planner for the new year ahead. And I was just sitting here and thinking about what I wanted my goals to be this year and what I want to do this year and how I want to go about that. So I decided that I would just take out the camera and just have a chat with you guys as I go through these thoughts and just run it by you, because actually the first video ever that I posted on this channel was a year ago, and it wasn't my 2021 goals, but it was how to set good, measurable, attainable goals for yourself in the new year. So now that we're exactly a year later, I thought that it would be fitting that the first video that I ended up posting in 2022 is something also talking about goals. So now today we are Tuesday, December 28th. So we're getting close, last week of 2021. And I'm very excited about that. Like I just said, I love the new year. And I've actually decided to do things a little bit differently this year. And that's why I wanted to actually have this chat with you and even just like film this for myself to kind of remind myself and hold myself accountable and look back on this in another year and see how things went. So my 2022 goal this year is going to be that I want to focus a lot more on strategies and a lot less on end results. So as much as I could sit here, and yes, there are things that I would really like to achieve, like I would really like to get to 10,000 followers on Instagram. I would really love to get monetized on YouTube. So to get monetized on YouTube, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 total watch hours. So those are like kind of end goals that, yes, I would like definitely to achieve by the end of next year. But instead of setting those goals for myself and then trying to kind of like trying to somehow make it happen and trying to kind of look month by month like, oh, well, I'm only this much closer, so I need to technically gain these many followers. Like, I don't want to put any of my goals into something that is not fully in my control. And the amount of followers or the amount of watch hours that I get and all that, it's not fully in my control. No matter how good the content that I make or no matter how hard I work, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to translate into an end result. And that just is how all of this works. And there's nothing that I can do about that. So I've decided to switch it up. And like I said, go about strategies this year instead. So my goal is going to be from month to month to, first of all, reassess how the month went. And it's something that I've been wanting to do for a long time and that I already do, but not as consistently as I want to be doing over the next year. So every single month, I'm going to sit down, reassess how the month went, and then go with whatever the strategy is going to be for the next month. So for example, instead of telling myself, oh, in January, I want to get 1,000 followers on Instagram, or I want to get this many extra subscribers on YouTube, or I want to lose this many pounds or whatever. Instead of focusing on things that are not 100% under my control, my strategy, for example, for the month of January is that I want to film and post one reel every single day in January. So I'm giving myself a 30-day, 31 days? I don't know how many days are in January. 30 or 31, we're gonna go with that. So in January, I'm setting myself the challenge of filming and posting one reel that I think is good. You know, obviously I don't wanna just like be throwing out shit content just for the sake of trying to post more, but reels that are, in my opinion, valuable in some sort of way to my audience. So that's my January 2022. I was gonna say 2021. That's my January 2022 goal for Instagram. So at the end of that month, I'm gonna do a little bit of a reassessment, see how things went, see, you know, the reaction that I got from it, whether it did get good results, whether it didn't do as well, and then reassess and make up a new strategy from there and really go month by month. And I want to determine my success based on how well I'm sticking to the strategies and based on how well I'm committing to the things that at the time I think are going to help me move forward. I believe that this reel strategy could help me move forward. Reels are really good right now. Really, they're the best way to really get more eyes on your page. So if I get more eyes on my page and my page offers value, then technically that should translate into more followers. So if that doesn't happen, then I'm gonna have to reassess somewhere, which is where I think that this is a really nice way to go about it, because you're not just blindly hoping for something. And as much as I do think that manifestation is great, I'm just not that kind of person. You know, I can manifest it, I can think about it, I can hope that it's gonna happen, but I need strategies in place. I need analysis. Like that's the kind of things that I like. So that's how I'm gonna go about it this year, and I think it's gonna give me it's just gonna give me a feeling of being a lot more in control, because no matter what happens at the end of those 30 days, if I did post once every single day, then to me I've succeeded. And it's a different kind of success, but I succeeded because I committed to doing something. I did it. I'm gonna have learned from it, from sure, and then I can move forward and get better and better and have a better idea of what I need to continue doing forward. So I think this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna enjoy this, and I'm gonna try over the next year to document it and kind of do like a monthly reset for you guys every single month and talk to you a little bit about how the process is going and how I'm finding it. And I encourage you guys to do the same. I would love to hear in the comments below. First of all, if you have like end goals, I still would love to hear what those are. So like I said, I have definitely some for Instagram. I have some for YouTube. I have some for my fitness. Like I do have some things that I know I want to achieve by the end of 2022, and I will be talking more about those as we go along. There will be videos about different things, especially when it comes to my health and fitness, because that's mostly what this channel is about. So I will make videos about that as well. But I think taking this approach is definitely newer to me, and I really have a good feeling about it. So let me know in the comments below how you're going about your 2022 goals and what they are. If there's any that are very particular, very specific, I would love to know, and let's hype each other up. This is supposed to be an exciting time of year, but it is also a stressful time of year. Like, there's a lot of people that are either feeling down on themselves for not having accomplished what they said that they wanted to do in 2021. And that's the other thing. Giving yourself a year-long goal is a lot, you know, because a lot can happen in between. And then if you don't kind of reassess and kind of tweak your goals and your strategies throughout the year, then the odds are very, very high that by the end of the year, you're not going to have been able to achieve exactly what you thought you wanted to achieve a year ago, because so much happens in a year. All right, so I realized that I've already been blabbing on here for quite a little while, so we're actually going to cut this video a little bit shorter. I initially was planning on filming a whole, get back into routine after the holidays with me today, but I think I'm actually gonna leave that for another day because I talked for over 10 minutes already. So to finish off this video, I'm just gonna run you guys through what my January strategy is. So these are the goals that I'm setting for myself to accomplish in January. And once again, like I said, these are all just strategy based and just things that I want to accomplish, commit to, stick to, so that I can then reassess in February. So the first one, like I mentioned, for Instagram is the reel goal. So I want to do 1 reel a day every single day of January. 1 per day. After that, for YouTube, we are starting, I want to start a little bit smaller with my goal, because just getting it back into it while starting other things is just, it's going to be a lot. YouTube is a lot of work, and even just knowing what to film and getting enough feedback to have a good idea of what people want to see, I find difficult on YouTube. So my goal is just going to be to post 1 video per week. So keep up with my weekly upload, which I obviously haven't been doing for the last few weeks. So that's just gonna be my January strategy, have 1 upload per week on YouTube. When it comes to fitness, for January, I want to make myself a new program, which I will be making a new video about soon. I have a little bit of a new overall plan and goals for my fitness over the next few months. So I'm gonna make a new program that goes along with that, and I'm gonna show you guys all of that. So for fitness is make a new plan. And once again, it's really just gonna be a consistency goal. It's going to be sticking with 5 workouts a week for the month of January. And lastly, I also have a business goal for the month of January, which is actually to finalize and get everything ready for my next offer that is going to be starting in February. So right now I only offer one-on-one coaching, which is a higher level of coaching. Obviously it's a little bit more expensive, and it's a lot of communication. It's very interactive. You get really a lot of feedback from me. I talk daily with the people that I coach. So that is the top level that I'm offering. So this is going to be the next level, which is going to be a lot more attainable for more people, more affordable, doesn't require quite as much coaching, but it's still going to be very, very helpful to just get you living a healthier, more active lifestyle. So I'm not going to announce right away what it is, because I'm not quite there yet, and I want to have all the details finalized before I say anything else about it. But my goal for January is just going to be to get all of that set up. So this way, if I get my reels posted, my YouTube videos posted, I get my program done and I stick with it, and I get everything set up for February, that would be a successful January for me. That would lead me closer to my further goals and the bigger goals that are just too big for me to try to tackle right now for the next year. So I think this is gonna be a much more fun way of doing it also, because then every single month I get to tell myself that I did well. I get to give myself some feedback, I guess, and just be more aware of how I'm doing as the time goes by, instead of just waking up one day in December and being like, oh shit, like I'm not where I want it to be. So like I said, I encourage you guys to comment down below what your goals are, what your strategies are, how you're tackling this new year. And I look forward to reading that and to just keeping each other accountable, helping each other out, hyping each other up. That's what this is all about, this little community here. I really hope that you guys feel comfortable enough to leave your comments and to talk to me. I will definitely answer back. I look forward to it. I hope you guys are having a fantastic week. I hope that you have a wonderful new year, because this is going to be the last video that's going to get posted either right before New Year's or basically on New Year's Day. So with that being said, hope you guys have also had amazing holidays, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.